My name is Aurora. On the eve of the final selection for the principal court dancer, my husband had my leg broken for his mistress. 2 thugs dragged me off the carriage, pulling me by my ankles across the ground. Let me go. Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Mrs. Gray, someone paid good money for that leg of yours.
Please, let me go. I'm about to compete in the Queen's selection for principal court dancer. Please let me keep my legs.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
The iron bar went up. The first strike came down on my shin. My scream sent crows flying from the trees. A second strike. A third. I heard my own bones break.
Damn, that leg's tough.
The iron bar fell onto the dead leaves. Then he lifted his foot and stomped on my knee. Crack. My leg bent the wrong way. My skirt was soaked in blood. In the distance, urgent hoofbeats approached. The 2 thugs exchanged a glance and fled deep into the woods. I lay in a pool of blood, fading in and out. Through the haze, I saw a familiar figure dismount and run toward me.
Aurora!
He dropped to his knees in front of me, his eyes full of pain. Victor, they broke my leg. I can never dance again.
Bastards! I will make them pay!
His voice trembled. His eyes were red. I thought it was love. Then, I felt nothing.
Aurora, wake up!
I was unconscious for a long time. When I woke again, I was lying in a stone-walled hospital room of a convent. My husband sat on the edge of the bed, not looking at me. His servant, Finn, was pouring water by the copper basin. My fingers twitched. I opened my eyes just a crack, and then I heard Finn ask the question.
Sir, why did you have her leg broken?
What? My breath caught in my chest. My lashes trembled, but I forced myself to stay perfectly still.
Aurora's dancing is incredibly good. If I don't cripple her leg, how can Serena win the Queen's honor? Serena's father asked me on his deathbed to take care of her. I have to help her achieve her dream of becoming principal court dancer.
Footsteps approached from outside the door. Victor stood up.
I'm going to see the abbess. You go find Dr. Barber and ask about my wife's condition.
The door closed. I opened my eyes, tears sliding down my temples into my ears. Victor, I never imagined it was you who hired those men to kidnap me and break my leg. I wiped away my tears and pushed myself up. I would write to my father. I would have all of you murderers hanged. I grabbed the bell rope by the bed. Before I could pull it, the door opened again. Victor hurried in.
Aurora, you're finally awake. I've already sent for the best physician in the capital. You're going to be fine.
He sat by the bed and gently took my hand. I stared into his eyes. That face had smiled at me every day for 3 years.
Aurora, why are you looking at me like that?
I didn't answer, because just then, a man in a black robe walked in.
Domina, habenamo tuai provetti evecti, cres sinestram multiplico fractoets. Selva curationo agbleta, recuperasia ad uno potes fimis.
It seemed there was still hope for my leg. I stared at Dr. Barber, feeling my heart start to beat again.
Me dice uria me latina non logrestet, mi tantemis indica.
He didn't know I understood Latin. As the daughter of the Duke of Lorraine, I'd had a Latin tutor from age 6.
Sinamo curatio defestist, quasi defestist. Nomnas iter morstai apoterit.
My heart sank again. Then Victor was silent for a moment, then turned to look at me.
Don't worry, Aurora. I'll make sure the doctor heals your leg.
His face was gentle again. Maybe he regretted it. Maybe it was all a moment of madness.
Medice, vollo curasielion defiter. Medice, vollo curatione defexter.
My body went rigid on the bed, so he didn't regret it. His promise to heal me was the last lie he would ever tell me. I thought back to 3 years ago, dragging my luggage out of the Duke of Lorraine's castle. My father stood at the gate. He said that I walked out that gate that day, I would no longer be his daughter. I apologized to my father and told him that I loved him. For Victor. I had given up my identity as a duke's daughter. And now he stood by my bed, telling the doctor not to treat my broken leg. Father, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I will find a way to come back to you, no matter what.
Skise squalovorire, sicurazione de fest, vita tala numma ipstare poteris.
300 aurios tibedalto. Factantumque judem.
Dr. Barber glanced at me, then nodded at Victor. I clenched my fists. My nails dug into my palms.
Aurora, I've talked with the doctor. Even if it costs me everything I own, I will heal your leg.
I pulled my hand away.
What's wrong?
I wanted to scream out all the filth in this room, but I held back. A confrontation now would do me no good. I want to move to another convent.
You're too badly injured. It's not a good idea to—
I said, I want to move. He stared at me, a flicker of suspicion in his eyes, but it vanished quickly. He was probably thinking, how could I possibly know Latin? He must be overthinking.
Aurora, you need to take a good rest.
I threw off the covers and struggled to get out of bed. He held me down. In that moment, his expression changed. It turned cold.
Celeverte, dai la coppi.
After the opium milk was poured down my throat, my consciousness began to shatter into pieces. Dr. Barber stepped back with the empty clay bottle, and the pressure on my shoulders finally released. I stared at Victor. I wanted to sink my nails into his throat, but I didn't even have the strength to lift my hand.
Victor, you bastard!
Don't blame me, Aurora. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
His face blurred in my vision. Finally, I fainted. When I opened my eyes again, the room was empty. Sunlight sliced down from the high window, drawing a cross on the stone floor. I have to get out of here. The door opened. Victor walked in, wearing a gentle smile.
Aurora, you're awake.
He bent down and spoke to me in a tone used to soothe a child.
Aurora, the doctor is about to give you treatment. You need to rest.
I pushed him away hard and struggled to get off the bed. In the struggle, I fell off the bed and landed on my injured leg. A scream was squeezed from my throat, echoing off the stone walls.
Aurora, someone! Go fetch the doctor!
Dr. Barber rushed in with 2 monks. He unwrapped the linen on my leg, and his face changed.
Vulsum ingraves est, protus curasiat pleala est.
I clenched my fists and stared at Victor.
Are you really going to let them treat me?
Don't be afraid. It will be fine.
Nunum curatione mavili.
I looked into his eyes. There wasn't a trace of hesitation in them. Victor, from today on, you are no longer my husband. The monks lifted my wooden bed. I stared at the stone vault above as I was wheeled out of the room. Victor waited in the corridor. When Dr. Barber came out of the ward, he immediately went up to him.
Medice, cuma successe curatia?
Dolium, curatia defessit.
I lay on the wooden bed as the monks pushed me out. My eyes were open, staring at the vault. The Virgin Mary was painted on the ceiling, smiling at me.
How could it fail? You promised me! Why did it fail?
Interdam curationes defalten. Aurora, don't be afraid. The failure is no big deal. I swear to you, I will find a better physician and heal your leg.
Get away, don't touch me. I shook his hand off. He paused, and that impatient expression appeared on his face again.
My wife is in shock and unstable. Take her to rest.
They carried me back to the room. After the door closed, I threw off the covers. My calf was wrapped in linen. Blood seeped through, staining the white cloth dark red. Voices began to echo in my head, like funeral bells ringing in a church, one after another.
Don't worry, Aurora. I'll make sure the doctor heals your leg. Mediec, volo curasation de flicker, dolium, curatia defecit.
My leg was completely ruined. I would never stand again. I would never dance again. I buried my face in the pillow and sobbed. I don't know how long passed. The crying stopped. I leaned against the headboard. My tears dried up. The door opened. A young nun walked in, carrying a bowl of medicine. I grabbed her arm.
Sister, could you deliver a letter for me? To the Duchy of Lorraine, please.
Write it. I'll deliver it for you. My hand was shaking. The letters were crooked. But every single one was pressed hard into the page. After the carrier pigeon flew away, I leaned back against the headboard and closed my eyes. I thought I would have to wait for quite some time. But I didn't know that, as soon as my father received my letter, he ordered horses saddled and came galloping without a moment's delay. I heard footsteps as I kept my eyes shut, trying to rest. The light steps had a quiet, smug satisfaction to them. I opened my eyes. Serena stood at my bedside.
Aurora, I've come to see you.
She wore a water green gown. Her hair was styled elegantly. Her eyes swept over my leg, and the corners of her lips curled up slightly. I heard your leg is ruined. You'll never dance again. What a pity. Get out. I have good news. I passed all the rounds, and soon I'll be in the final selection for principal court dancer. It's a pity you're crippled and can't compete. Otherwise, I would have loved to dance against you. I clenched my fists. Just lie here on this bed. Watch me take the position of principal court dancer and join the Queen's royal ballet. The only way you can beat me is through despicable means. That kidnapping was arranged by your dear husband. It had nothing to do with me. She bent down, her voice dropping even lower. Victor's heart will never measure up to me. If you know what's good for you, give up your place as Mrs. Gray. Footsteps sounded outside the door. Serena looked back. When she turned to face me again, her expression changed. She pulled a small pair of silver scissors from her robe. She lightly scratched her own arm. Blood seeped out. Then she shoved the scissors into my hand. Before I could pull away, she dragged me down with her onto the floor. The door was pushed open.
Serena, are you all right? How did you get hurt?
Victor, don't blame Aurora. She didn't mean to hurt me.
Victor's face darkened. He stepped forward and slapped me across the face.
Aurora, Serena is about to compete in the finals. How dare you hurt her arm?
I didn't hurt her.
Apologize to her right now.
In your dreams! Both of you, get out!
I spent money on your leg, ran around for you, and you tell me to get out?
Victor, are you trying to heal my leg or destroy it?
He froze. In that moment, suspicion flickered in his eyes again.
Aurora, why would you think that?
Victor, I'm so dizzy.
Before he could finish, Serena suddenly went limp and leaned against him.
You better pray Serena is all right.
He carried Serena and strode out of the room. I sat on the cold floor, the handprint still burning on my face, the taste of blood at the corner of my mouth. The door closed in front of me. His footsteps faded down the corridor. I pulled myself up from the floor, my nails scratching a white mark on the stone floor. Father, have you arrived yet? Victor carried Serena in long strides toward the examination room. She leaned against his chest. At the other end of the corridor, heavy footsteps marched in unison across the stone floor. 2 rows of guards in chainmail cleared the way. The man at the front had graying hair and a stern expression. His gaze swept over Victor without pausing. He strode toward the direction of the ward. Victor stepped aside to let him pass, then looked back.
That's the Duke of Lorraine? What is he doing in a place like this?
I sat on the floor. My leg was pressed against the ground. Pain, beading sweat on my forehead. But I couldn't stand. The door was pushed open. I thought it was Victor again. I looked up and saw my father's face.
Where's your husband? You're in bad shape, and he doesn't care for you?
I threw my arms around my father's waist. I buried my face in his cloak. His cloak smelled of pine resin and horses. That was the smell of home.
Father, I should have listened to you. I shouldn't have broken your heart.
Dear, I never blamed you.
He bent down and wiped the tears from my face with his rough thumb.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I told him everything, from the Blackwood Forest to the convent, from the iron bar to the failed treatment. My father listened, his expression hardening.
Victor dared to do such a thing. I'll go cut off his head right now.
Father, I want to take revenge myself. He looked at me, then his eyes filled with pride.
That's my daughter. Don't worry, I'll find the best physician to heal your leg. Come, we're going home.
Sir Reynard pushed my wheelchair through the corridor. I looked back at the stone door of that room. I would return, but not as Mrs. Gray. When Victor helped Serena back to the room, he saw only a nun tidying the bed.
Where is my wife?
Her family came and took her away. Victor frowned deeply. He recalled the 2 rows of guards in the corridor, the dignified figure with gray hair.
I heard the Duke of Lorraine came to the convent to fetch his daughter. Could Aurora be the Duke's daughter?
Could Aurora be the Duke's daughter?
Impossible. It must be a coincidence.
You're right. She told me she came from a commoner family. How could she be a Duke's daughter?
Aurora didn't even say goodbye before leaving. She doesn't respect you at all.
Enough, forget her. What matters now is your final selection in 2 months.
2 months later, in the side hall of the palace, Serena walked in on Victor's arm. They wore their finest attire.
Serena, you can do it. I'll be right there in the audience with you.
You're so good to me, Victor. You've been practicing with me every day for 3 months. Maybe you should go and bring Aurora back today.
Let her reflect on herself out there. Today is your big day. I have to be here with you. I want to see you win the position of principal court dancer.
Serena nodded firmly. They walked together towards the center of the hall. There stood the herald, with several waiting dancers before him. The herald looked at the few dancers standing before him and frowned.
Time is almost up. Why is one person missing?
Aurora's leg is broken. She can't compete.
That can't be right. I received a reply from Aurora yesterday. She said she would be on time. I'm Aurora's husband. Her leg is crippled. She can't compete. Time is running out. Don't delay everyone's schedule.
The herald looked at the hourglass in the corner. The last few grains of sand slipped through the narrow neck. He turned to the judges' panel.
Honorable judges, one contestant has not arrived.
Contestant Aurora has failed to appear on time. She is hereby...
Wait! Everyone turned to look at the hall entrance. I sat in a wheelchair, pushed in by Sir Reynard. Contestant Aurora is here. Serena's and Victor's faces froze the moment they saw me. Victor hurried over. His face was full of disbelief.
Aurora, weren't you at home recovering?
Why are you at the palace? And who is this?
Aurora, did you bring a friend to cheer for me? I glanced at them, didn't answer. I just looked at the judges' panel. Honorable judges, contestant Aurora requests to compete. The head judge nodded. He made a mark on the parchment roll.
Aurora, how can you compete in a wheelchair?
Go home.
After the selection, I'll find you a better physician and heal your leg.
Heal my leg? I think you want to completely ruin my leg. Whispers rose in the hall. Victor's face turned sour. Just then, a middle-aged man walked over. He wore a robe embroidered with gold thread.
Aurora, what happened to your leg?
My wife is crippled. She can't compete.
Crippled? I was hoping you would become principal court dancer and join the Queen's Royal Ballet. What shall we do?
Don't worry, my lord. I can compete.
Aurora, stop this nonsense. You can't even stand. How will you dance? Serena is also very talented. She can become principal court dancer and join the Royal Ballet.
Serena, then it's up to you.
I will not let you down.
All contestants, please prepare and take the stage in order.
The dancers filed into the side hall. Sir Reynard pushed me behind them. After I was pushed into the side hall, Victor went to a corner and asked Dr. Barber, who was also present.
Medici, certus est augoras numas iter mostare posis.
Pronstos certosum, illa numas staiat.
A satisfied smile appeared on Victor's face. He looked at Serena.
Serena, this victory is undoubtedly yours.
The first dancer took the stage. Harp music began, and she danced to the melody. When she finished, the judges raised their wooden plaques one by one. 6, 8, 7, 6. The second dancer. 6, 6, 7, 6. The third dancer. 8, 9, 9, 8. Applause broke out. Serena stepped onto the stage. The harp music was melodious. She danced gracefully on stage, her skirt spreading like ripples of water. The judges nodded repeatedly, some giving her a thumbs up. I watched her spin on stage. A cold smile curled at the corner of my mouth. The music stopped. Cheers and applause nearly lifted the vaulted ceiling. The judges raised their plaques, all nines. Serena bowed and left the stage. Victor eagerly went up to her.
Serena, you were amazing. You are the brightest star tonight.
Serena acted bashful, then turned to look at me. Aurora, why do you look so unhappy? Are you upset that I scored all nines?
9. Is that supposed to be high?
The smugness on Serena's face instantly froze. She walked over to me, bent down and put her lips close to my ear. A cripple like you who can't even stand. What gives you the right to look down on me? Who told you I'm a cripple?
Aurora, just accept reality. Go home and recover. Try again next year, all right?
No. Sir Reynard pushed my wheelchair toward the back of the stage. As I passed Serena and Victor, I heard them laughing. Go ahead and laugh while you still can. I was pushed behind the curtain. The audience gradually quieted down, everyone staring at the curtain, waiting for a long while. Why isn't Aurora coming out? What is she doing?
Don't worry. She can't even stand. The victory is definitely yours.
Just then, the curtain opened. The curtain opened. I stood gracefully at the center of the stage, in a moon-white dance gown. Gasps came from the audience. Someone stood up from their seat. Serena's eyes widened as she stared at the stage in disbelief. Then Victor's gaze also turned to the stage. He froze.
How is this possible?
The harp music began. I danced to the melody. Every spin was precise and elegant, every leap light as a feather. Waves of astonishment rose from the audience. The judges nodded repeatedly. Serena and Victor stood at the side of the stage, their faces full of disbelief. They stared at me intently.
Wasn't her leg ruined? How can she still dance? She dances even better than before.
Serena stared at me. Then she suddenly turned and quietly left the side stage. Serena found the court musician behind the seats. She slipped a gold coin into the musician's hand. Change the piece. Do as I say. I continued to dance on stage. Serena returned, standing in her original spot, a cold smile on her lips. Just then, the harp music stopped without warning. Confusion filled the hall. Then, a completely unfamiliar piece began to play. The rhythm was chaotic, completely out of step with court dance.
What happened to the music?
This was no accident. Someone wanted to humiliate me on stage. Serena looked at me, her eyes full of triumph. The position of principal court dancer is mine. Serena stared at me, waiting to see me humiliated and driven off the stage. The moment the music changed to an unfamiliar piece, I did pause for a beat. But only one beat. Then I caught up with the new rhythm. I blended the slow court dance with lively folk steps. The whole audience was stunned. In the end, I finished perfectly. The dance ended. The entire audience rose to their feet. Applause rolled under the vaulted ceiling like thunder. I saw Serena's face turn pale.
Genius. She's one of a kind when it comes to talent. 10.
Flawless movements, exceptional improvisation, full marks. The other two judges also raised their 10-point plaques. The crowd erupted in applause and cheers. Victor's face turned ashen. Serena bit her lip hard.
Perfect score. This is the first perfect score in the history of the principal court dancer selection. Aurora is an undeniable genius.
I stood on stage. Sir Renard walked over and handed me a fresh bouquet.
Congratulations, my lady, on winning the position of principal court dancer.
I smiled and thanked him.
My lady, I investigated. It was Serena who bribed the court musician to change the music. I have detained the musician. He confessed everything.
Noted. Hold on to the evidence for now. Sir Renard stepped back. Victor stormed toward me with Serena close behind.
Aurora, when did your leg heal? Why didn't you tell me?
Why are you so angry? Could it be that you didn't want my leg to heal?
Why? Why would I think like that?
Just then, the head judge walked toward me, holding the token of the principal court dancer, a royal emblem embroidered with gold thread. The moment Serena saw the token, she panicked. Then she leaned close to Victor's ear. Victor, I don't quite understand. Why did Aurora get a perfect score even after a mistake? Could it be that she... Victor's head snapped toward me. I was about to take the gold thread emblem from the head judge's hand. Victor strode up and pointed at me.
I accuse Aurora! She cheated in this selection!
The whole hall erupted in shock. I looked at him coldly. Serena stood behind him, a triumphant smile curling at the corner of her lips.
I am Aurora's husband. I accuse her of bribing the judges.
I looked at him coldly. Everyone in the audience was shocked. Serena stepped forward toward the stage, her eyes red. Aurora, how could you do such a thing? You say I cheated. Please provide evidence.
That's unnecessary. I'm your husband. I know exactly what you've done.
How shameless. Aurora is a disgrace to the Royal Ballet. She should be banned forever. Withdraw! Get off the stage!
Serena stood nearby, a smile hidden at the corner of her mouth. Then she put on a gentle expression. Aurora, you should admit your mistake and withdraw from the selection. I looked at Serena and walked toward her. I raised my hand and slapped her across the face. Victor was shocked. He rushed over and shielded Serena behind him.
Aurora, have you lost your mind?
Why don't you let her explain to everyone about the music change first?
Aurora, are you saying that the music error earlier had something to do with Serena?
Aurora, why are you slandering me?
Aurora, you are slandering Serena without any evidence. You must apologize to her.
I glanced at Serena playing the victim. Then I looked at Victor glaring at me angrily. I let out a cold laugh. Of course I have evidence.
What?
Serena stared at me, a flash of panic in her eyes. Then she shook her head. I had been dancing on stage the whole time. She thought there was no way I could know about her bribing the musician. She thought I was just bluffing. Aurora, I will withdraw from the selection right now and give you the position of principal court dancer. Please stop targeting me, okay?
No. Serena, you've worked so hard for this selection. How can you just give up? Aurora, you should withdraw from the selection now. Don't make me use extreme measures.
Serena looked at me provocatively. Just then, Sir Renard hurried onto the stage and handed me a roll of parchment. I glanced at it. Then I looked coldly at Serena. She is the one who should withdraw. I raised the parchment in my hand and slapped it hard onto Serena's face. She staggered back in pain. The head judge and the nearest dancer picked up the parchment, unfolded it, and read it.
So it was Serena who bribed the court musician. Serena, did you do this? Serena, you deliberately slandered a contestant for bribing judges and disrupted the selection process. I hereby declare your results void.
Serena panicked and looked at Victor.
I didn't mean it. I just wanted so badly to join the Queen's Royal Ballet. Victor, you said you would help me.
I will help you. Aurora, say something for Serena.
Thank you, Your Honor, for upholding justice. The head judge nodded with satisfaction. He placed the gold thread emblem and the invitation to Royal Ballet into my hands.
Congratulations.
I took the emblem and the invitation, turned to look at Serena, and waved them in my hand. She covered her mouth and ran out of the side hall crying. Victor gave me a fierce glare. He turned and ran after Serena. I watched his figure disappear beyond the hall doors and smiled coldly. Just wait. This is only the beginning. As soon as I stepped into the castle hall, my father came up to me.
Dear, congratulations on becoming principal court dancer. These are gifts I prepared for you. Do you like them?
On the long table were the deed to an estate, many gold items, and several sets of gemstone jewelry.
Thank you, Father. I love them.
Just then, a carrier pigeon landed on the windowsill. Sir Reynard removed a small roll of parchment and presented it. It was a letter from Victor. I smiled coldly and unfolded it. I let my father read it with me.
Aurora, come back immediately and apologize to Serena, and give her your spot in the Royal Ballet. Otherwise, I will petition the church for an annulment of our marriage. A man like Victor deserves to rot in a dungeon. I'll deal with him for you.
That is too lenient for someone like him. I want him to lose everything. My father stopped and gave my shoulder a firm pat.
Fine. You still have some time before reporting the Royal Ballet. During this period, you will learn to manage affairs in my domain.
My father looked at Sir Reynard.
Reynard, tomorrow you will show the young lady the ropes of managing the domain. As you command. Whatever you want to do, do it. I will always support you.
I looked at my father and threw myself into his arms. Thank you, Father.